people, I'm Sean, aka Savvie. I'm a hip hop soul gospel artist based in Northampton. I'm here today to inspire the people, to show love, to showcase the music.
I got some brothers that will slide on today. I got some honeys that will ride on, okay. I got the Henny for the long night, okay. I keep messing with my pride, but I know that it's a vibe always. Pushing on and pushing well. Mama wanna see me fight. Really, I be saved by bells. Living in another realm. Demons, goblins overwhelmed. Scripted days like in a film. Back to back by kings at helm. I can't deal with going psycho. All the real is moving micro. Narrowing like I'm in silo. Like my mind is floating Cairo. Fitting in is tough, oh I know. Standing out is where you shine, bro. Kill your flaws, your God made right code. Take a breath and make it right. I got some brothers that will slide on today. I got some honeys that will ride on, okay. I got the Henny for the long night, okay. I keep messing with my pride, but I know that it's a no. Got some brothers that will slide on today. I got some honeys that will ride on, okay. I got the Henny for the long night, okay. I keep messing with my pride, but I know that it's a vibe always. Girls, 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 taking over my world. Diamond rings and diamond pearls, thick and thin and chill and curved. Black and white, all I prefer. Gonna let my queen emerge. Pain and pleasure as I search. Pain and pleasure is the word. Girls, 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 elegant but test my nerve. Some bring healing, some bring hurt. Some bring pain and some bring church. Simmering and second turn, feeling higher than a bird. If there's something to confirm, somehow I will learn. I got some brothers that will slide on today. I got some honeys that will ride on, okay. I got the Henny for the long night, okay. I keep messing with my pride, but I know that it's a no. Got some brothers that will slide on today. I got some honeys that will ride on, okay. I got the Henny for the long night, okay. I keep messing with my pride, but I know that it's a vibe always.
Hi and welcome to Swill Tattle with Tuffy Jean. Today we have an amazing upcoming artist called Savvie. Well, without further review, here is Savvie. Hi.
What's happening? What's happening?
Hi. Thank you so much for coming on to the podcast.
I appreciate you for having me, for real. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So how are you finding Birmingham, as you've told me that it's your first time in Birmingham?
Yeah. Birmingham is different, I mean, I've not been here on like escape to kind of get to know the city. I kind of come with a mission to do your thing. So I've not had a chance to really explore the city like that, but I found it's been beautiful so far, and obviously I'm not from here, but obviously I do plan to come here much more in the future. So yeah, I feel very welcome.
Well, we're very glad to have you on this show, honestly. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So we just want the viewers to just know a little bit more about you. So tell us, what do you do?
Yeah, so obviously I'm an artist. As everyone knows, I do like hip hop, soul, gospel music.
Wow.
I was obviously raised in London, but now I live in Northampton. So basically my kind of theme right now is that I basically help to support artists and push my brand.
Wow.
Bring positive messages to the youth and uplift the youth, and basically just make music as kind of a mixture of kind of conscious and kind of like vibey music. I do like to sing and rap, and I kind of grown up on church.
Which is really good.
I've got lots of different inspirations, a lot of different vibes. I just want to bring positive music to the forefront, and that's what I'm doing.
It's really good to cover different genres in music, isn't it?
100%.
Because the only thing that's in right now is drill, isn't it? Yes.
It's at the front, but I would say it's like it was bigger one time.
Yeah.
But I think we're going through a phase right now where things are starting to emerge a bit and things are starting to change a bit. So it's an exciting time for UK rap for sure, in my opinion. So yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So what inspired you to start your music career?
Yeah, I know it is. I kind of kicked off music kind of as a theatre kid. I went to theatre school
Wow.
when I was a kid. My mum put me through
Oh,
theatre school, so I did dancing, singing, and drama, and I got kind of ingrained into me from a kid being like a performer. And then that was kind of
okay.
in my DNA. And then kind of like obviously as time went on, I kind of refined the amount of my love for music and became knowledgeable in music, inspired by different artists. Like starting to
Wow.
understand rather than just hearing the background of it being subconscious, I'm actually processing the artists what they're saying. So
Yeah.
as I grew older, so yeah, so inspiration comes from young, but I've been inspired by so many people, and obviously people that superstars and friends and people that are around me that made me shape the kind of vision and the kind of person I am today through music. So yeah, so it's a huge list of inspiration, but I think me being a
Mm.
kid and being in theatre definitely helped a lot.
Yeah, so you have that creative
Hundred
background,
percent, 100%.
and it's
Yeah,
great. We can see that. I was looking at your music
yeah.
online. I was very impressed. I was like, okay,
Oh,
he's making really big moves out
free,
there. You
leave
have
me
to
alone. Let me
keep
be. Let me
pushing.
be.
You can't stop now. Keep pushing
Yeah.
because you could be the next big thing in the UK.
Oh, I
You know.
appreciate. I don't look at that. I'm trying to be the next biggest thing. I think with me, I just want to
Mm.
be somebody that creates an impact in my own way. Whereas for a
Yeah.
few people, I feel like I'm right now. I feel like personally, people say to me like they're trying to blow. I feel like right now, I'm already like made it. I'm living my dream and doing what I love to do and inspiring
Yeah.
many that support and love me. So yeah, but hopefully, yeah, like you said, next biggest thing that's obviously that could be on the agenda. But for me, it's about
Mm.
one step at a time.
Oh, that's amazing. I just want to ask, who was your biggest inspiration in music and in your life?
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Into life and music. I don't know both.
Both.
Oh, both. Okay. So
Yes.
probably for music, I definitely say my biggest inspiration. I'd have to say like if you talk about artist, 100% have to say MJ. He's at
Wow.
the top. And Marvin Gaye. They're kind of tied
Okay.
too. Marvin Gaye and MJ definitely. And then when it came to like but also I'm also inspired by people like kind of Quincy Jones
Mm.
and Dr. Dre and all these people that are kind of moguls that kind of and people that have gone from like music into like, the business side and become
Yeah.
like creative revenue and different streams of opportunities through that. So I'm inspired by those people. And in life, I think honestly, I'm just inspired by my family. You know, what I mean, I can't really put a name. I
Ah,
could say mum or dad. Like, I was gonna say my family, like cousins, friends, mum, pops, sister, brother.
which is
My
beautiful.
family. I just
Mm.
feel like they're the core. You know, what I mean, even though
Yeah.
we may go through trials and tribulations as people, as friends, as we connect with people, as we connect through life. But I always know that family is kind of like at the root of it. You know, what I mean, they're always gonna kind of be there. So, yeah, I'm very inspired by my family.
Which
Yeah,
is great. That's so beautiful.
yeah,
Family is our rock.
exactly.
So it's nice to know
Exactly.
that that's your main focus and that's what's driving you.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it for them. You know,
Yeah.
I do this for myself. I also want to make them proud and make them see that all the effort I made in music was worth it, and it was
Mm.
really, you know, all the struggle and stuff we went through as a family, just kind of the things I went through personally,
Yeah.
was all worth it. So I'm on a mission to prove myself and them correct. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. Exactly. I just want to get a bit into the concrete stuff.
yeah.
I just want to know, what challenges did you face when you started out your career in music?
What challenges I face? I think
Mm.
you know what it is. I think with me, it's just kind of like adjusting to a very um. When I first started, it wasn't as saturated as it was today,
Mm.
but I don't think there was enough examples for me to understand where I fit in the industry because I
Mm.
was someone that loved to sing, but I wasn't really a full-on singer.
Yeah.
But and I saw that I was very interested in rap, but I couldn't really rap too well. So
Mm.
where for me personally, it was kind of understanding where do I fit, and if I'm going to fit somewhere, what's the work stream, or what's the actual path to get into where I want to get to into that
Mm.
level of artistry. Because where I felt like of me when I first started music, I felt like there was no key examples for where I can go. So
Yes.
doing research and understanding for music, I found people that inspired me, and I finally I built through that, and I found a lane through that. But the challenge for me was kind of making sure that it's kind of believing that I could actually get from A to B. I can make progress in my
Okay.
career.
So how
So
did you overcome it?
how to overcome it. I think in me, it's just a matter of just doubling down and just going with the flow and not overthinking.
Yeah.
I just decided I'm going to release a project in 2019,
Yeah.
an 11-track project with limited production experience, limited hook experience. I wasn't a great writer. I wasn't the best artist out there, but I was building on my skills. And I thought, I'm going to just do what I can do and get it out into the world, because that was showed to me that I'm not obsessed over my own almost like perfectionism. Like I just want to get stuff out there and get stuff over the line. And once I did that, it kind of creates like a snowball effect where I just started to get more confident. So the initial part of overcoming that challenge is just like you're just doing it and just like letting go of the result and then letting go of the outcome. Don't worry about what people think. Just do it and then let the rest take care of itself.
Exactly. Don't worry about what people think.
100%.
It's the most important thing when it comes to the music industry. Because people will have so many comments, so many things they want to say.
So much commentary.
Yeah, so you have to have a tough skin, isn't it?
Thick skin's 100% a big factor when it comes to music. 100%.
You do. How has your faith shaped during your journey?
My faith
in music. Your faith.
Faith. Oh yeah. It's massive because it's my faith has grown through music. My faith has actually become a lot more prominent like over the last few 2-3 years. I've been on a journey for a long time, but if you look at my music was a lot of my music back in the day was a lot kind of centered around secular stuff, like very like there's a lot of profanity, a lot of negativity, like a lot of like the messages didn't really correspond with what I truly felt. I felt like I was kind of like trying to put on a character in music, but I think like over time I started to connect more myself. I think with me, the key thing with me when it connects to faith is understanding my sound and where it's actually going. When I found my sound and what it was all about, I realized that okay, this is what I want to sound like, the things I want to say. Now I can actually think about how can I get faith to this and get the confidence to actually put my faith out there, you know what I mean, without judgment for others or caring about judgment for others. So so faith is a big part of it, but I think for me understanding my faith came from me understanding my music, understanding my sound. I played a big part to me understand how to bring my faith into my music, I think.
What message do you aim to share through your music? What are you trying to get your viewers, the audience, to understand when you write a song and when you release a song?
I think it's just being confident in your art. I think I want people to feel inspired to take a dare and to take a challenge and to take a risk in life and go for their dream. You know what I mean? Even when I write, it's always about motivational. It's always about coming from a perspective of someone that maybe didn't believe in himself and now believes in himself. So there's always like a timeline. I want people to understand that you can achieve your dream for any means. There's no limit to what you can achieve in life. Honestly, there's no. And then the world around you tries to make you think that you're boxed. You can't do music at a certain age. You can't do this. You can't get into this kind of industry. You're too this. You're too that. Or I'm going to so much depth. I'm going to keep it PG. But like, there's so much people the world tries to knock you down on. But the key is me. When I write my music, I want to think to myself, if someone heard one song of mine, so you know what, I'm gonna look at Savvie's catalog and it's the one song and nothing else. What are they gonna take from that song? So every song I write has a message that resonates with something or someone that will stick. Because I know that one person is the one, so at least they can know that if they, at least they choose not to say anyone my music, it takes up from that one song. So every song to me is important to me. You know what I mean?
Yes, every song has to be important because it matters what you give out there and bring out there. Do you understand?
Yeah, 100%.
I just want to know, can you share with me a moment where you felt like giving up?
Oof. I think of it, so many times. I mean, so many times because it's like being an artist is such a volatile thing. You know what I mean? It's not a guaranteed career. Like it's hard to be an artist. It's hard to be creative in this industry. You know what I'm saying? So I think in me, an example. I think it was probably end of last year. And I think that's when it was recent I felt like giving up, because I felt like I was just doing so much and getting nowhere. I felt like I was doing a lot, and I felt like I was fighting against the system that didn't want me to win. Whether that's people, whether that's the system, the machine, etc. I felt as though like the game wasn't designed for me to win. Someone like me, with my kind of sound and my kind of energy, for me to win. So I felt a bit like defeated at times. But then I just got reminders from, like, honestly, I've got to put it to God. I've got to put it to faith that I got reminders that I am that guy and I've got a mission in place. So that kind of got me over those moments of giving up. And I have to just thank my life and thank the one looking over me. So that's literally it. So, but yeah, many times I felt like giving up. I've luckily got the right inspiration from the right sources to
Which
get
is
over it. You know
great.
what I mean? Yeah.
So, when you're feeling down, is there certain techniques that you have in place that can
Yeah.
help you, cool yourself down if
Yeah.
you're feeling very much pressure? Because, when you're in the music industry, you deal with a lot of pressure.
100%.
So what techniques can you tell the viewers that they
Yeah.
can try out?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you could possibly say?
Yeah. I'll
what they
definitely
can
recommend a
try?
couple of things. One thing I'll definitely recommend is just like slowing things down and just and honestly they talk about like meditation, they talk about like
Yes.
mindfulness, all that stuff there, which obviously it's a obviously cliche go to, but I think more than anything it's more like you actually saying that I'm gonna just like take like 20 minutes just to slow down everything and just stop thinking about the next Instagram message, the next like song lyric I'm gonna write, the next person I'm gonna call, the next thing I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna slow down for 20 minutes and be like, you know what, I need to just think about what have I done today, what have I done in my life, etc. I'm just gonna appreciate that. I'm gonna take a few minutes now just to like plan what's the most important thing to do now. And that's priority is where you actually start to like that's what brings peace. When you actually start to prioritize, that's when you become a more peaceful person. Because when you're trying to do too much at the same one time,
Absolutely,
you get nowhere. So for me calming down is just like slowing down and just shutting everything off. It's a technique in IT. They say like close the tabs, like all the tabs on your computer, just close it all down, like just reset. And because you when you reset, you realize there's a productivity that you don't even know about yourself yet. But you just because you're so caught up in this, that, the other, you don't realize how productive you can actually be. So slowing down. And I think the other technique I'd recommend is like I think just conversations with the right people.
Yes,
like
that's a big one.
Positive environment.
You need to have the right people around you.
Not like toxic environments. If you're bored, don't enter a toxic environment. Just find the right person or find faith, find a book, find the right source to inspire you. That's what I'd say, 100%.
Okay. So how do you balance your personal life and your music career?
Personal life and music. I feel like kind of like two of the same fish in the same pond. Like I feel like because I'm so like involved in, I bring my creative life into my personal life quite a lot. I feel like they're kind of like serving each other in some sense. But like for me, it's just a matter of like having a routine. Like I wake up, do what I gotta do, spend hours doing music, spend hours doing my job, etc., my 9 to 5, etc. And then I just park it to one side. I say this time I'm done with it now and just move on. So for me, it's just giving myself kind of like not regulations, but give myself guidelines on how I do my music, innit? You know what I mean? And how I go about my personal life at the same time. So I think guidelines helps towards like creating balance in my life, I think.
So what advice would you give to aspiring artists out there?
In what kind of way? In becoming an artist or anything?
Becoming an artist, yes.
I think you just gotta. I've said it so many times in previous podcasts, previous conversations, but I think for me it's like finding your sound and but also being open to different music around you, but also building your own sound through that. I think what every artist what a lot of artists try to do nowadays, they're trying to be like carbon copies, what I like to call them. They're trying to like mimic the next person. I think that's going to get them somewhere, or copy trends or stay on trends. But if you want to build as an artist, you do need to like be inspired by the trends, but also become a trendsetter.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd say. So that's my advice to any artist. I think long term, but also think like if you're gonna focus on building your sound in the short term, think about a long term goal. What do you wanna hope to become? And that's it. If you don't have that as an artist, you're gonna kind of be stuck in the same loophole for a long time.
So Savvie, where can the audience reach you?
Check.
Can you give us a social media platform
on Savvie, so it's SAVVIE everywhere. On Instagram, Savvie World. I've also got a TikTok channel called Struggling with Christ, where I talk about my faith and other aspects. So I'm very much active on all platforms. I'm very out here. So anybody that wants to find me, you can find me. I'm always here, and I say to anyone that wants to engage with me, feel free to drop me a DM, a message whenever, because I love to connect to people on a genuine level. So yeah, SAVVIE.
Thank you very much for being on the show. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you having me, for real. Thank you.
Thank you. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in. That was Savvie. So make sure you follow him on his social media platforms and catch him right there. Till next time, Taffy Jean. Bye.